Are you feeling tired?
Yeah, I think that should be good. Welcome back, everybody. Switch this over. Ideally, everything keeps working. We don't have any crashes or anything substantial along the way. You guys are doing good. At some point in the middle of the stream, briefly for like 2 minutes, I might step away so I can grab food out of the kitchen and probably like another soda. But anyway, so we are back with Code Vein. I thought I was gonna do another stream a little bit earlier, or like a P5X in the middle, but I have been playing a bunch of Marvel Rivals. That game is very, very addictive. It's been frustrating, I would say. So finally, now that we've dealt with Alessandro Gobo, right, in the past, and finished this out, we can actually access this one finally. And now in the present, this is here. Higher drop rate from defending. Ooh, in the frontier. Interesting. I'm assuming that's this area. Is the frontier separate from the... We still can't get behind here, though. That doesn't change anything. And I would like it if we could, but I wouldn't know which point in time we need to do that. I can go back to the free exploration period and see, but I don't think that's going to be our ticket. I'll try though. Because it looks like there's an entire extra section because you can also access this item, right? And I think it's like one of 2 flowers that we're missing to be able to access the final heals, most likely. Yeah, we're still missing 2. It doesn't say max, so I wonder if there are some that we're missing, but I wouldn't know where, and I don't know where the other one is that we're missing. That I can think of. Oh yeah, there's one over here. Right. So it's this one over here, which we weren't able to access. And maybe we have to run all the way down, I'm not sure. But this is like underground. And whichever one is by this castle.
I sense trouble. Be on your guard.
So we can get there. One other thing I think is really cool is she now has her family's weapon, both of them, behind her at all times. I think that's really neat. Oh, this is here in the past too. Okay, cool. But there's no way to get back there, and it looks like that should be an explorable area, right? At some level, but it's not. So I don't know if it's tied to the final ending. Could be. I guess it would make sense. No, not really, because the final boss should still be there. We have like the true version of that instead of Valentin's version, I think. So what's up with the castle? Is it tied to a quest? I don't think so. It might be, but I don't think so. Oh, that's atmospheric as fuck. Well, let me switch my mouse over so I can get rid of the other one, because it's gonna start to annoy the shit out of me. Everybody else is doing well. There we go. It's a little in view. There we go. There we go. Completely out of screen. Very. All right. Actually, no. Hold on. The photo mode might help me, because like those aren't real areas. It doesn't seem. But why would this area be here, and how do you access this? Maybe from this side? I don't think so, though. Kinda doubt it.
Can't wait to hit the road. Now this is riding. Don't forget I'm back here. I wish I had something to munch on.
Is that? Those are enemies over there, aren't they? No. Something over here, maybe? I mean, there is that door. We weren't able to access it before. There. Oh wait, there's a door right there, right? We were never able to do anything with it. But hold on, is there a path over on this side? There is. Oh, I've never come up this way.
What a tranquil ride.
Oh. Well, shit, that's a lot simpler. And there is another... I don't know, that's the one we've already been to.
Lucky us. Let's collect this nectar.
Alright, so there's only one left. And whatever this base is. No, we've ever been to that base. Okay, cool. Right, the door is inaccessible. And something down here? There's a chest. Hello.
Ooh, that's valuable. Don't
Lone
lose it.
wolf. We'd probably die if we try to jump off this, right? Most likely, but at least it's close enough. We shouldn't have any issue, and there's no enemies back here, so. Yeah, we went too far.
Can't end like this.
Okay. So what's up with the castle? Is it just background
You're
detail?
back with us. Thank goodness.
I mean, it might be. I mean, it's interesting if that's all it is, but... Alright, so we should have one more.
What's yours
I'm
is yours again.
assuming...
Keep it close this time.
We're under the bridge? Oh. Cool. You want to be down here. It's fantastic. This puts us actually like right there. Also, hello, yellow item. I'll grab you in a second.
Sorry, I'm on my way.
I see it now. Okay, cool. So I guess I just didn't come far enough? I'm actually not quite sure. But it doesn't make that much difference.
Don't let the acid trick you off. No shame in needing to stay alive.
Okay. Time crunch. Speaks of the charge time for charge stacks. Ooh, interesting. That actually sounds really good. Okay, now this should ideally be everything. There we go. This should be the last flower, I think. But that does imply that there's one more of these tower regenerations. Possibly, I'm not sure. But I think we got all of them. Well, what's interesting is we can see the markers of the map, right? We can see the shape of where we would find them. Except for, I think this one, right? This one was hidden away, so we wouldn't have seen it, but... Is there something else here? Why is the blue dot still there, huh? Oh, no, they just put it over the blue dots. I see. Okay. So there's nothing we're missing there. Feels like there's a whole extra section here, but I think we have everything. It just doesn't say max. Find out in a moment. There is one more. So the question is where? Well, there's at least one more. It's possible it could be 15 and 15, but where would the other one be? Oh, they could be at the end of the Valentin missions, actually. Those are options. Alright, let's grab Zenon. Because he has us going to the ruins. That should be a pretty quick and easy one. I don't know what he wants us to do here. This is a pretty easy area.
Marvelous. Yes, simply splendid. I tell you sure and I tell you true, there is no pleasure like high tea with a vista. This was a scenic spot that Sabine and I discovered on one of our jaunts. It all seemed so simple then. Sipping tea was our leisure, a historic pastime we made our present. Waxing euphoric over her memory has kindled my endorphins! Now, to stimulate the hippocampus! Nothing. That's odd. That aside, tell me how the tea tastes. I take a certain pride in it, and these leaves are delightful. Ha ha! Very good indeed. You have a refined palate. In any case, enough time dithered away. Time to head to the next spot. That's right, we're visiting another nostalgic gem. More beautiful land on the scenic coast of my lifelong honeymoon. Ah, what a glorious occasion for us all. I say we enjoy it. In fact, I insist we do. Onwards!
Here? Okay.
Barely contain my curiosity.
I guess at the top? Probably. It is a scenic enough location.
It just begun.
I feel like the stagger damage should be proportional to the amount received. If I get touched, I don't think it should knock me out. Like, that might have been able to as an explosion, right? But apparently didn't do enough stagger damage. So, well, I don't know. I don't understand this game sometimes. You missed! How could you possibly miss? Wait, what? Why are there lights through here? But not in reality. Huh? That's weird. Looks like a new item. I'm assuming he wants us to go here. It's the only place that makes sense for this location. Yeah.
Tea is served. There's nothing like it for the weary mind. As doom inches ever closer, we must take solace in our diversions. And perhaps it is time frittered away, but what better thing is there to fritter? An overburdened mind invites folly, and folly invites mistakes. Take my advice. Cherish the company of your friends. Now then, let us try once again. Hippocampal stimulation! No luck. How baffling. Let's finish our tea and chance the next spot. By the way, your posh motorcycle there, did you know that was a brainchild of mine? Surely you're not surprised. I gave it away some time ago. That you should end up its owner proves that chance takes no chances. Knowledge may be a virtue, but some things in this world are best left a mystery. Don't say I didn't warn you. Wouldn't you rather let sleeping dogs lie? But alas, too late. It has been asked and shall be answered.
It's too small.
The frame didn't fit my Herculean stature. I realize that a touch too late. Keep that between you and I, yes? Well, my tea craving is amply and aptly
That's why he rides on your back as a
on
floating
to the
mask
next
in
spot, my
the
friend. Forward,
the ring.
ho!
The floating mask is a little odd, I'm not gonna lie. No, that's Valentin. So where? Here we go. Wait, here? The Tower of Regeneration? Did we get lore on this? On these? No,
Not
it's just
the
next
most
to it.
opulent view for the greatest drink known, but it has its quaint charm. An addition by subtraction, so to speak. Now then, without further ado, let's get stimulating! No effect. None at all. So be it. There's always next time.
Isn't it odd?
Because of our longevity, many revenants become fixated on legacy, what they will be leaving behind. I was once the same, striving constantly for perpetual excellence. It was my raison d'être. My wife, on the other hand, she held the opposite view. As I saw it, aging was a disease, an act congruent to decay. My wife believed otherwise. She often spoke of the beauty inherent in the transience. Time itself was what made things lovely to her. In one fell swoop, she pulled me out of my pessimism and made every day a celebration, a looking in on life's splendor. Do you understand? I mean, does that track well to you? I see. Like my wife, you see the world in a dint of roses. Growth, change, death. Life as it is. We must cherish that feeling. We mustn't lose sight of it to the very end of all things. Surely that's enough pondering. I fancy my chances at the next spot. Really, I do.
Four, not three? Here again? Really? So many people want to go to this amusement park. It's odd. Not bad, it's just surprising. Also the marble. Yeah, that's just an asset reuse. I don't think it has any lore significance. I don't know how deep they want us to go for this though. Probably to the actual wheel itself, most likely.
I don't suppose the roller coasters still run, hmm?
Whoa! That would have been bad. on the ride, okay.
Yes, quite. When the tea is good, then the life is good. Now that I'm relaxed, I believe it's time to work some memory magic. Come along now, dear gray matter of mine. Show some gusto! My beloved cells seem to be gusto deficient today. Perhaps next time. I took my daughter here once, shortly after she was born. Joyous times, truly. Lamentably, we've since grown quite estranged. Nevertheless, I was relieved to hear she's settled down at Magmel. Precisely! She is the spitting image of my wife, and every bit as lovely. I wanted her to live with me, of course, but alas, prison is hardly a home for a growing girl now, is it? As it happens, she inherited my, shall we call it a freedom of spirit? My meddling would only irritate her. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. When all is said and done, what more can a parent ask for? I do send her presents quite regularly, mind you. If only she'd reply sometime, just once in a blue moon. Should you, perchance, to cross paths with her, would you befriend her? Of all my acquaintances, I can't think of a better person than you to be by her side. Now then, all that said and done, we'd best be moving on! Many thanks for accompanying me on this little quest of mine. If only this confounded memory would cooperate with our fastidiousness! This faux pas may go down as the greatest blunder in the epic of Xenon Griffgoat. Nevertheless, I haven't conceded yet. Now, I stimulate my hippocampus in earnest! I simply pray my mighty cerebellum doesn't blow Magmel to oblivion! I can't remember. This is not like me. This is shameful. Must I suffer twice what I've already lost? Sabine! How fare you, my love? We have come to nurse you back to health. Name your desires, whatever they may be. If I can decree it, you shall have it.
Thank you, Xenon. You know, if I could have one thing... The first flowers you ever gave me, how sweet they were.
Yes, I remember. I knew you liked flowers, so I sent you a bouquet I arranged myself. But is that enough, Sabine? There are so many other wondrous things. You need only ask.
Yes, it's what I want. You weren't sure I'd like them, and you worked yourself into a tizzy for my sake. It was a labor of love, not reason. I'm not long for this world, but my love for you will never perish. So please, don't grieve for too long. I'll be with you always.
So this was the missing memory. It was with me all along. But it had become such a part of my being, there was no need to recall it. So this, it was... Thank you, my friend. for your undying patience. A love that outlives the flesh, that outlives all that we are and become. It was only lost, never forgotten. More the fool was I for doubting. Centuries have gone by, but I still feel it as I did then. The love she bequeathed me still lights my way, still fires the furnace of my soul like an undying flame. You helped me to see that again. From the bottom of my heart, I, Xenon Griffgoat, am most grateful. A gift is in order. It's the least I can do. A simple trinket, perhaps, but one I'd like you to have. I know the handiwork is crude, but nevertheless, I hope you will accept it. Really? Well, thank you very much. Thus concludes our journey of reminiscence! Let's put the past behind and march forth into the future! Let's go nix a calamity! Life and beauty for all! This is my decree, and so it shall be done!
Oh, my mic was off. Sorry, I'm gonna try changing something on the settings really quick, see if this is better, because it sounds like the audio might be a little bit tinny. 1 second.
We must ensure the tragedies of our past are not repeated.
Okay, I think that's better on the game audio. I wonder if it's been like that the whole time. Part of it comes down to the fact that I do like a pass-through to capture desktop audio, but I think this is fine. Hey, Livy. So we still need to do leases. We need to do Valentins. This probably kickstarts leases, but I think we need to have her as a companion first, yes? Let's see. No?
Let me know if... Let's see if you... Remember.
Oh, your... Lisa's been helping. Yet the... I know. We know what...
So where does she want us to go? Let me see. It doesn't matter if she's in the party or not. Defeat the horse and secure the base, but I've already done this, no? There's nothing to fight though, isn't there? Or is there something? No, I hear something. Okay, hold on.
I beg your pardon. I shall be at your side momentarily.
Okay, so not that way. I thought I heard something, but how do you get up there? see a ladder. I fell off the thing there, but I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to get up. If it is, it's kind of mean. Damn it. Surely that can't be the way to get up there, right? That's kind of obnoxious. I don't think from this side is gonna be any better. Oh fuck, you know what we can do? Hold on. Well, we tried to at least. I do hear it, is the issue. So I suppose there is something here. Let's switch it to Jose, maybe that's better. Because there's no ladder. And I don't think they're talking about one over here.
Let's have some fun while we're at it.
Yeah, no, there's nothing there. So where does she want us to go? Down here? Maybe? I don't think it is, but it could be.
That water's electrified.
I know about that, love. I'm not super worried about it. So I'm be right back. I'm gonna grab some food out of the kitchen, and I'll grab a soda too. I'm there. 1 second. Be right back. This pizza is fantastic. It's vegetarian, but the peppers, onions, tomatoes, mushrooms, very good. Fantastic. My understanding is this place, they bought out. Oh! Oh! Oh, well! Yeah, that's, a little different than I was expecting. Sure. Wait, really? Why? Huh? Why? Oh, because the other codes. I need more text.
Find something?
Making sure you're presentable.
Something like that.
Too late now.
Wait, it had the ring on it? Interesting. I was kind of wondering why there was a barrier there, but I thought it was just the edge of the map, but it shouldn't have been. It's usually just being implies that there's like a area that's inaccessible during that time.
Mission complete, and we didn't even break a sweat. Hardly worthy to be called a workout. I would expect no less from my betrothed. And I believe you have something to say?
Fine. I admit you can handle yourself, and I'm grateful you took on my request. I guess I owe you my thanks. But don't get ahead of yourself. You haven't earned my trust, not just yet.
Lise, come on. Why can't you let this go?
Because you insist on making a mess of your life just like always. In any case, we have received reports of another horror nearby. This is not to be trifled with. I'll be accompanying you myself.
Oh?
They're right. Honestly, Lise, it's too soon to put yourself in danger.
The worst is far behind me at this point. I wager I would be a good match, sister. Even for you.
Yeah, bullshit.
I trust her judgment. She won't lose her cool, I promise. Could she tag along?
Thank you. It will be a day to remember. And will give our allies at the base some peace of mind.
Isn't that a band?
We'll go when we're well and truly prepared. Thank you. It will be a day to remember. And will give our allies at the base some peace of mind. Let me know if I can... Another horror sighting has been
Oh, I trust her judgment. She won't lose her cool, I promise. Could she tag along? Never hurts to be prepared.
Down here? Where's outside?
Did you find anything?
I feel like it'd be outside. No? What about upstairs then? Because I don't think it'd be down there, the lowest parts, but it could be. Well, the question then is like, how deep? 'Cause the other one wasn't at the top, or rather, in the base there. It's just like right to the side of it. So. I guess it's in the mall, but where?
I wonder what's powering this whole thing. I'll be right there.
The only other place I could think is where the Medigan is, but. Whoa! You're a big buck.
Like this.
Wait, isn't that one of Zenin's things? Hold on. God damn! This thing is awesome. Apparently that's not what we're here to kill. Then, again, what? It's by the Medigan, okay. Actually, you know, hold on. Can I equip that quick thing? Over.
That's our target. We have to win for everyone's sake.
Oh, one of these fucking things. Ow. That wasn't so bad. So we know what to do on these. That's what helps.
Well fought, and nicely done. That should help to secure the base, at least for some time. You're as good as my sister said you were. I didn't quite expect it. I can almost relax when I have you watching my back. If I'm being honest, I was set on breaking up your engagement. I love my sister, more than anyone. Ever since we've reconciled, I've craved her attention. In order to make up for the time we lost, I wanted her all to myself. But now that we've faced a horror and possible death together, I can see why she needs you. It's a hard pill to swallow, but you're who she really needs. As a compromise, perhaps the two of us could look out for her together. She may need it. What do you think? I'm all right. Sorry, just a quick dizzy spell. What? I suppose. Just a bit then, if you truly don't mind. Thank you. I feel much better now. Drinking your blood has given me a clearer sense of your character. And it's... well... I'd be hard-pressed to win Sis back from you. Hard-pressed indeed. Let's head back to her then. She's sure to be worried about now.
I wonder if Josie's gonna be jealous that we let her drink her blood. Maybe. Did we get Lisa's code? Ideally we will.
Where do I fit into all of this? Remember...
Oh, glad to see you're both back safe. And moreover, that you seem to have finally hit it off.
I was being hard-headed, Sis. I'm very sorry. Will you forgive me for that?
Of course, Lise. It's my fault. I should have explained it better. The base still needs a lot of work, and it's going to keep my hands full. I want to be able to rely on both of you, to know I've got people eager in my corner.
Gladly, Jose. And always. But there is one final thing before I forget. From this day on, think of me as your sister-in-law.
Cut that out, you. You're complicating things.
Don't you worry about a thing, and don't you fret. I have it all planned out. we'll publicly announce that Lady Anju will be wed to a Master Revenant Hunter, and soon! This union will benefit human-revenant relations all across the realm, and of course, by extension, the very security of the frontier. They will see you as pioneers of a new age. That's what's best for the world, I'm sure. Some people may not like it, but don't you spend a moment thinking on them. I'll be the one to handle the politics.
Oh no. Lord help us, I think she really means it. Well, darling, looks like there's no turning back now.
Vanishing Hollow. It's another defensive form. Regulars, huh?
The tension in the air serves well at my side. Her tendency to jump to conclusions notwithstanding. We know what...
Where do I fit in? I'll make sure you and my sis have a wonderful future together. You just wait. Remember, I'll make sure...
Okay. Let me jump over here really quick to a random location with her, so hopefully she gives me her code. Ideally. No. Okie then. Unfortunately, the remaining blood codes are all going to be really kind of annoying to deal with. Right, Jose 4. Jose 4's fantastic. Especially because a huge mind stat, too. Yeah, we got the Icar on weapon attacks, too. It's really good. Unfortunately, now we're going to have to team up with Blood. Not that that's inherently a bad thing, but it's just we have to wrap up a couple of these locations, that's all.
We may face I refuse to let them take a friend like you from me. Here, take these powers. May they protect you and all those you hold dear. On to the next temp. I had a feeling you'd say that. We do
Wait, do I
what
still
we
have
must.
the... Hold on. Do I still have the Alessandro Goba one? Oh, so the frontier is the entire map. Dude, that's awesome. Alright, well, this should probably be pretty easy. If the previous one was the cat with the rockets, I don't know what we're gonna get this time, but...
Something the matter? Let's head from the magma lobby to the ceiling spire. Our futures. Our work must be done to ensure the lively...
How interesting. I wasn't aware of there being a temporal rift in this city. Let's see how history could have turned out here. Apologies. I will be there soon. Careful now.
Wait, this thing? Interesting. I can't say I was expecting this. I'm missing all these. So I know what to hit. Not hitting him. There we go. Hold on. I might have a better solution for this. Ah, crap. Huge! There it is. That's the kind of numbers we're looking for. Wow, only 1,000? Yeah, we definitely did this way later than we're supposed to.
Let's fetch the tome and vacate.
It's fine. Watch, cool. So what's the next one gonna be? Because we have like 2 more, I think,
Keep
right?
that safe.
Titanic soldiers. Oh, whoa!
If you see something interesting, let me know.
So he took multiple revenants and turned them into those things. As a defense against Medigans specifically? Huh. That's fucked up.
Yet another temporal rift dealt with. Much obliged, my friend. Would you gloss through the new tome? I'd like us to discuss it.
Ooh, limitless stamina, that's awesome. Alright, should I still have 2 more, right? I have the one here, and one way in the back up here, so let's do this one next. This should be 3, right? Hold on. What do they count as 3? What do they count as 4? Yeah, this is... This should be harder. So if that's the one in the Sunken City, what the hell is gonna be back here?
Let's go. As always, keep your wits about you. Apologies. I will be there soon.
Oh, damn. Wait, the Queen? Interesting. Then I can pop off. For 1 attack? Come on. I guess he isn't doing that much damage. That works.
Take this!
Like, you'll get the thing on that? Yeah. Damn. Thank you, Lyle. Oh, these are cool looking. The roses
Marvelously
on them
done.
too.
Let's collect
Cute.
the tome and get out of here.
That's pretty rad.
You should take proper care of that.
Following brutal conflict with overwhelming Medigans, progenitor Idris retreated, and the most powerful remnants perished. Lost fractured the foundations of the Revan Society, plunging the world into chaos.
It's important to examine yourself from time to time.
The Queen. It's interesting because if you did this early, you would actually spoil it yourself.
Excellent work. We're zipping through thanks to you. What parable will this tome teach us? Let's have a look later. How do you envision the future?
Give me a second, taking care of something. So I gotta check something really quick.
Let's have a gander at the... With an arcane forma, Idris fused a group of live revenants into a biological weapon. A Medigan outbreak had decimated the world population, forcing him to take this final, desperate measure. This sounds like a timeline where Idris cast aside his morals to combat the resurgence. Another historical precept of sacrifices made to buy time. I see what you mean. Those who survive must persevere, right? You make a valid point, but Idris's indiscretions make me wonder. Was this tragedy truly necessary? It's about another terminal timeline. Let's see here. Outmatched by a giant Medigan, Idris was forced to retreat, and all revenants of power were killed. The loss of its leaders crippled Revenant society, thrusting the world into an age of darkness. All these rifts suggest Idris fought many battles. Each doomed timeline was tragically excised, so his world would survive. Can you imagine? Yes, unfathomably so. Were I in his position, I'm not confident I could endure. Many timelines were sacrificed for us to be here. We must remember the past to treasure the present. On to the next temporal. Each of us must rise to the occasion.
Close Discord on the one on the hosting computer or the game computer. 1 second. There you go. Quick, easy fix. Alright, should only have one left. That's over here in the Undead Forest. The hell is gonna be back here then?
Let's keep going, but stay vigilant.
Actually, I wonder, can I even...
Apologies. I will be there soon.
Can I do this? Pokemon nose. No, I can't. Dude knew what I was trying to do. Said, get the hell out of here with that bullshit. We're not getting levels on it either. Okay.
I suppose I'll take serious.
What the hell? That's not it. Bring in the next wave. I know you're gonna. That was easy.
That went well. Let's take the tome and leave.
In fact, that was the easiest yet. For the Undead Forest, you'd think it'd be much harder.
There's no need to be impatient. Thank you for coming with me. We were able to close the rift without issue. Let's check the contents of the tome later. How do you envision the future? Ready to browse another tome of lost time? In the interest of coexistence, revenants gave mankind more freedom. But, over time, humans began persecuting revenants. War broke out, forcing revenants to impose martial law. In retribution, humans were stripped of all their liberties. Solidarity can be a powerful tool, but, left unchecked, it can also lead to wanton violence. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Frightening, isn't it? I feel the same way. There is no hope in conflict, and I firmly believe mankind is capable of peaceful, positive change. We've sealed the final rift. They'll cause no problems for the foreseeable future. On the other hand, it's also a pity I'll be seeing less of you now. Now that's an offer I won't refuse. Perhaps I'll shirk some duties. I might get an earful, but being truant with you sounds divine. I've given some thought to the timelines Idris conceded. With you as my witness, I want to make a vow. I will change this world. No more means justified by ends. In the future I envision, the dignity of man will be king. When my dream is realized, I will be praying for your happiness always. I don't make promises lightly. I mean to change the future where you shall live into something wonderful. We do what we must.
Okay, quests. Just the one for Jadwiga. Honestly, I think this is faster. And then I think we're done. For all intents and purposes.
If you have business, then see me in the shop.
Wait, maybe I need to go to the present, actually. Yeah, I think I have to be in the present for that. Presumably.
If you have business, will you stop bugging me? I have nothing left to say. What do you want? A message? I see. So you met him in the past. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. Give me a break. Why can't he practice what he preaches? I'll promise you this. No matter how you change the past, I'll always be on your side. Live, and let your heart be your guide. You are the future. So surprise me, my friend. I don't dislike you, despite how you trouble me. I'll be at your side until you meet your end, my friend. My shop's always open.
Yes, the only one left is Lavinia's. Looks like we've done everything else. Again, the only one for her is... And that's just like an ongoing thing. I don't know that you could really max it out. I suppose there's a world where you could, but I don't have every code. And I won't be able to get every code, so I don't know if there's like an end to this.
Yes, but he... Let us... Ah, you've met... There.
One or two.
Successfully extracted. I pray this power be... Together we...
Ooh, that's really good. A little heavy on the decks, but pretty good. Okay, I suppose now that we've done that, we can hit here. Now the question is, how long is the final dungeon gonna be?
Time jump complete.
Thank you, all of you, for coming. I am Valentin Voda, heir to the house, and I will be overseeing the resealing. For this most sacred ritual, we've assembled allied revenants across multiple strongholds. But I believe those of you gathered here are the most seasoned of our troops. We have our finest fighters gathered at Magmel today. I'm sure many of you already bear great burdens, and I do not wish to add to them, but I ask for your strength in forging a path ahead. Now then, your first task is to make your way to the Sealing Spire. Retainers of Progenitor Idris will be standing guard within. They will be the first hurdle to our aim. You must defeat them to the man, then secure a route to the sealing chamber. That sits upon the highest floor of the spire. Once the chamber is open, Voda House shall handle the rest, and you have done your part. Take heart, we expect an arduous battle. Fortunately, we shall have a steadfast ally. The ritual commences tomorrow. For tonight, brethren, rest well and gather your strength.
Tomorrow will regale...
Truth be told, I've been...
No one dies on my watch.
Look who the cat dragged in. I knew you'd show up, darling. I would expect nothing less. Can't resist a good fight with the whole world at stake, right? I'm glad you're here, though. You're the one I need most. I guess we'll need to buckle down, though. Alas, we don't have time for a truly proper reunion. The worst is yet to come, and you're here to prevent it. Sound about right? Don't worry. I'll watch your back. A better future lies ahead. Let's seize it together. Then perhaps, fate willing, we'll be able to share the next chapter in time. Another reason to win this thing. Now, let's not waste this feast. Tonight, we eat like kings and queens.
Check something. Yeah, sounds like everything's still good. Cool.
You ready to turn in? Rest well.
Nothing there should have changed.
That was me. No wonder I had no memories. I was a puppet, made to follow orders and fade from existence. The vessel was me. That's why Lady Lavinia brought me into being, to seal the resurgence. I remember everything now. The upheaval wouldn't have happened if not for me, and it cost us dearly. It was because my powers were inadequate. The resealing failed because I fell short in my duty. And history will repeat itself. The resealing was doomed from the onset. My past self will fail the ritual. If Xenon doesn't finish his work in time, someone else will be sacrificed. One way or another, this is our moment. Still, if it's to keep you safe, I'll do whatever it takes. No one can take my place. Only I can make this work. After all, it's my purpose. It's okay. I'll be dying for a good cause. I have nothing to fear. Or I didn't. Not until now. But I'm not the same person anymore. I am afraid. I'm afraid of being alone. I'm terrified of never seeing the people I care about again. These feelings make it so much harder. I'll be with you. Until the end.
Okay, now that we're back here...
No matter what the sacrifice, I'll protect you with my life. Well, for once, we're both awake. Curiously, I seem to require less sleep in this era. Perhaps it's because I recovered my memories. Our bond in this era seems stronger now. I'm not sure why this happened, but I'm glad. At least now I can fight beside you. We should head to the ceiling spire. It is well past time I faced my fate. And also, we must forge our future. Everyone should be gathered in the lobby. Let's go join them. Greetings. I'm very pleased to make everyone's acquaintance. My name is Lou. This hunter and I are comrades. Together with you, we stand united in our hope for this world's future. It is my privilege to join you on this mission.
Pardon the late introduction. The name's Noah. I'll be tagging along too. I'm a friend of Valentin's, a friend from way back. I'm here to help while he runs the show.
If they're with you, that's good enough for me. You can't do it alone. It never hurts to have numbers.
No arguments here. We'll take all the help we can get.
Great to have you. Let's go save a world, shall we?
It'd be an honor. Thank you. All of you.
And with that, the gang's all here.
I'm ready.
It seems like I'm missing one. I know which one I'm missing though. I'm missing one golden blood bead, I think. The cats. But which one am I missing? Like, I have this one down here. There's a one into the lunar paces, don't I? Might not though, actually.
Did you find something?
Is there one in here that I missed? Whoa! Hello, Metagan.
Did you forget something? Brace yourself! You can take this!
Oh! Wow, okay. I did miss one.
I never thought to look here.
Neither did I. Also cool to have a metagen farm. I mean, honestly, yeah, actually.
Feels nice to have the wind rush through your hair.
That's a big one too. You can get up here? Oh damn.
Take this!
Ow.
Let's pull ourselves together.
Dumbass. Damn. That's fine. Damn. Damn. Can I get even on this? No. All that for 10,000? Okay. Interesting.
Time jump complete.
Alright, the only other thing is... Oh, you know what it is? It's because I never give gifts to anybody. It's the relationship thing. Great. Slow? Oh, 'cause the gun. Wait, no. Oh? Why am I slow rolling? Or why am I mid rolling? Is it because of the code? Maybe. Alright, if I go to the title, because I've already gotten the ending. Do I have to beat the boss again, and then with all of us together? Maybe. I forgot to talk to Joseph
As I
for
thought,
this.
you are the light that will guide us into the future. Thank you. You and your fearless companions have my eternal gratitude. I wish I could give you more. Leave the rest to us. Voda House will handle everything. Now, bear witness to the dawn of a new future.
No adverse effects from the transfer. Sealing device within expected parameters.
Vessel vitals stable. I repeat, vitals are stable. All 4 may initialized.
That's me inside the machine.
Let us begin. Soon, we shall see if all that we've lost and suffered, all we've sacrificed, is to be vindicated. As I suspected. Despite all the bloodshed, despite all the measures we took, our failure was inevitable. Something has eluded us. Some missing piece. A token of victory forever unknown. There is now but one path left. For revenant kind.
Valentin, don't!
Forgive me, my friend. I have no other choice. Revenants are the root cause of the resurgence. You know it to be true. No amount of sacrifice will lift this scourge. Not as long as we, the seeds of its own destruction, walk the earth. And so, the cycle must end here. Now. By my hand!
Apologies for the wait. I cast Lavinia's stasis forma on him. It should buy us a few minutes of most precious time. I'll cut to the chase. We have to perform the seal, right now, or there will be no later. The only problem is that creature. It's built to kill revenants. We can't get near it. Close enough is too close. That's where you come in. From what I've surmised, you are history's greatest hunter. And this is your moment. We need you to slay the beast and expose an energy mass of the resurgence. After that...
The rest will be up to me. I will attempt to seal it for good. I felt my powers vanish at the same moment the vessels did. Evidently, our fates are intertwined.
I couldn't determine why your past self failed the resealing. It didn't make any sense. But repeating the process is extremely unlikely to succeed either. Luckily, the tendrils of hope have not been shorn. Any energy that Lou is unable to contain, the rest of us will absorb on her behalf. That should buy us a sliver of time, a single opportunity to determine why the seal failed. We can then devise a countermeasure and seal the resurgence in earnest. It's the only chance our world has to see another day.
Count me in. I gotta knock some sense into that damned fool while I still can.
He won't hear me arguing.
We're with you. All the way.
If I can still be of use, please, put me to work.
The stasis forma won't hold. Everyone, gird yourselves for a glorious melee! This will be the greatest proof of concept experiment conducted! Let's turn the tides of fate together!
just getting close enough. I think we only need like one more crit hit. That's good. Damn it. Let him roar, that's fine. Do it. Should be the end. There it is. Good hit. All right. Now what happens?
All right, everyone. Here I go. Commencing the resealing.
Why? What did we possibly overlook?
At least, let me save you. Lou. This life belongs to you. Live.
seal requires an element of mankind! Confound it! How can I not have foreseen this?
So there's supposed to be one more ending, but I don't know how it's supposed to kick off.
Farewell, the time has come. Close the door to what we once were. To rewrite this tragic fate, I must go and open the gate.
Sounds awesome.
Wounded souls with broken wings.
Reminds me of the voice actors. I want to check out
The day they
who Jose is. I feel like I recognize the voice.
chained down forever in pain. This haunting tale must come to an end. These scars inherited in gold bring back the memories so cold. Although
Elizabeth Maxwell.
past may be done,
Midnight Cauliflower.
never give up this fight.
Albedo? Jesus.
Can you hear the howling of the sea, the crying of the wind, the echoes
Hugh
of
Living.
the
Better machine.
my bleeding heart is here silently drowned.
Sai Nijima?
There is
Sleeping Princess. Hollyberry cookie, milk pudding cookie, light cream cookie, and seaweed cookie. That's wild.
endless nights of darkest fear. Our hearts once shattered
So from what I understand, what's up, TV? What I understand is the third ending option is supposed to be on the home screen now. Let me. Well, yeah, this is the second time we've gotten the second ending. So you have there's separate bosses for each of the endings. There's the hero Valentin, then there's like Star Savior Valentin, which is a totally different boss. Each one of them are really interesting because they use all of the different Revenant masks. So the very first one is all of the moveset from the basic enemies throughout the game, just ramped up and on a really cool boss. And then this one has all 6 masks being held in hands for its face. But the moveset's entirely unrelated to them, it's just drawing power from all the different clans of Revenants. And then whatever this last boss is supposed to be. My understanding is it's an entirely separate area. I don't know where it's supposed to take place. Maybe at the castle? I don't know. I have no fucking clue. It's short enough. It's only like 40 to 60 hours. It's not the longest game. It's hard to say if this is longer than the original. It might be, or I might just have had a harder time with the first game. I was also doing the first game as a level 1 run, so that could easily be a big factor and component to it. Turn that down a little bit. Yeah, TV, you missed like most of the streams. But it's a very fun game. I like the writing. I like the relationship between the different characters. I was saying to somebody else, I think my least favorite is the character Lyle. Not because he's bad, it's just that the other 2 characters that you primarily have a relationship with are more intimate in that way. Josie's fantastic, I absolutely adore her. Holly's a sweetheart and she deserves to be happy. Holly has like one of the roughest goes out of this in terms of like emotions, I think. Josie has like a physical issue. I mean, not to like belittle Lyle's. Lyle loses all of his people, right? But they all do. But like Holly falls in the sword for shit she didn't even do. Like her father frenzies, and instead of accepting that that's the case, she says, "No, I'm going to take responsibility for this." And yeah, dude. No, I mean, there's still more to the game. Like each ending is a prerequisite for the following endings, right? When you finish the first ending, it actually like pauses and it's like, hey, don't start a new game. Don't why don't you just continue the save file? Which I'll be curious to see how it changes, because it even changes like the loading, like the landing page too. Now, previously when we had this ending, Lou and the player character wind up sharing. Yeah. It's gonna go to the same thing. I think we're inside of the seal, and the 2 of them are resting together, I'm assuming.
There you are. Hey, you better hurry. The boat's about to leave. You're still going to take the Revenant Hunter exam, aren't you?
Yeah, that's why I was praying. To the heroes who united man and Revenant, we give thanks.
So right now we're inside the Luna Rapaces. But now... Here it is. Luna Fraterna. We can't rest here anymore. Ooh, hello. That's interesting. That's so unbelievably outside of where I wanted it to be. Huh? Try that one again. Not super comfy, but I was trying to get her to like lie down in the coffin, but I'm having a tough time with it. Anyway. Whoa. Whoa! Wait, hold on. I know what this is.
Hello? Can you hear me? Good. I've reached you. Your body, as well as Lou's, remains trapped within the seal. I managed to establish a link to your consciousness, but it's unstable. Listen closely. You must reassemble the fragments of your power. Then, make your way to Lou. Your future awaits you, as do all those who pray you awaken. Please, find it in your heart to trust me.
Right now, you and Lou sleep within the massive shell known as the Luna Fraterna. But those who forge bonds with you, they refuse to accept that ending. 100 years have passed since the sealing, yet many still work tirelessly to awaken you. I am one of them. The bonds etched in your heart live on as memories, as strength manifesting within your psyche. Surely they will guide you back to the waking world. Is that dead body? Huh? Interesting. Very interesting. The final mistle. Can't level up anymore, but I can do a few different things. Can't do anything with that. Okay, cool. Sorry, bear with me, I'm looking for a thing. Where the hell is it? Huh? Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna throw that other one on. Still be slow, but that's fine. How short does this make it? Versus... Oh, that I think that is pretty sizable. And it's not that expensive. Oh. Interesting. Shoe guides the hopeless. The light of unity overcame her troubled past and led her people to a brighter day. Jose! Mwah! Love Jose. Do we have to fight a Medigan again?
That's the stuff. Oh yeah.
Damn. That thing messed my ass up.
That's the stuff.
Oh, I'm using the wrong weapon. Duh. Like, why am I doing so little damage? Yeah. The other one's just for buffs. It's not for damage.
The Mask of Hula. I'll destroy them. Sorry, I'm on my way.
Oh, this is a pretty shitty guard. Honestly, I can't imagine that fighting these things is worth it. Alright, because nothing I think we can do here is we can keep. that's right, this thing has a... Right. I forgot this thing has a drain.
There. Now let's go. You really toughed it out. Nope.
That is a big ass Medigan, holy shit. I get 2 hits. That could be
Too
work.
late now. Take care of
God damn. That was fast. Why do these attacks feel so fast?
Nope.
I get 8 fucking hit. Damn, dude. Holy shit, I can't get a hit off. This is obnoxious. No way. No way that's only 3,000 damage. Really? God, what the fuck? This is a Medigan, it's not that bad. There we go. See, that's the damage I'm looking for. What the hell? boosters. And no cost to it either. Damn. This reaches you. Ever since that battle at Sun
Making
Cities,
sure you're
become more
presentable.
vibrant than ever. Surprise was appointed as director of the Bureau of Frontier Management. Oh, she took up what the hell's his name? Golba, right? Interesting. Should have quit his position. Supporting me as deputy directors. Time I'm in charge of the logistics, the rescue operation. Try to think about the first thing you'll want to eat when you wake up. Now in a position to protect not just the sunken city, but the future of everyone in the frontier. All because of that, because of that, I can say this with certainty: this world still needs you. And besides, I haven't given up on you. Let's live in the future together. Aww. Huge. I think this is a strength boost. Yes, so I can get rid of this in exchange for what? Willpower? Willpower 5, don't I? 42.5. It's just... No, it's the dexterity that I'm a little low on. Still? Wouldn't be enough, but it would be very close. But I'm assuming once I do Lyle's, I get the plus 10, and that'll get me back where I need to be. The Light of Integrity. But his own demons, while he and his brethren showed the path to those lost in shadow.
This place feels different.
God damn, dude. No, I'm using the right weapon. How is he resisting the Jesus? So wait, who we're gonna fight in this case? The Queen? Like, the metagame made sense, because that was the major enemy for that arc. But the Queen is really the one who's the major antagonist for this. So I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, there's really no reason to fight most of these enemies. And this is the area up towards where the Queen was. So one would imagine that's who we're gonna fight. Because other than that was what, the lizard? Doubt that's what they're gonna have us fight. Can't open the map?
Now they're really coming for us.
Solid work. I'd expect nothing less.
Yeah, the queen isn't there, so that's who we're fighting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, she's right over there. Short one. Interesting. Okay, that's different. What the fuck? Why am I so slow? Aw.
Stay focused.
Crap. She's still in that? Fuck. Oh my god, you bitch. Bitch is obnoxious. That works. Oh. I did need the willpower, but do we just need 5 more? I think I only need 5 more. Plus this also reduces the willpower and dex cost, I think. Yeah, so then I don't even need the willpower one, I think. So I put something else on. What else could I put on? On successful attack, I get stamina recovery? Jesus Christ. We're all doing well. After the upheaval, our brigade formed a small alliance with the Voda House. Resealing the resurgence once more elevated the standing of McLeish's house as well. It's officially granted recognition as Revenant, as Craig's son. Imogen, who defended the Corroded Scar and the Old Retainers, I think they'd be elated. But me, I'm not satisfied yet, because you're not here beside me. As the strongest military force in the frontier, we're doing everything we can to support your awakening. We'll be waiting for you, partner. Cool. So we should still have Holly and then that's a boss fight if I've ever seen one. Should still have. Wait, didn't we just pass that? Huh? Oh, one might be Noah. Cure of Compassion. She who offers remedy. The light of compassion overcame her heritage's fate and brought relief to all who suffer. Who would they have us fight? Oh, we're gonna fight
her
father again, aren't we? Yeah. Let's run through this.
Cut
Wow. Well, that's one way to get rid of them. Wait, technically it's vacay.
You finally come to.
Whoop.
How do you feel?
I want to go up there. Can't yet, obviously, but...
There must be a way forward.
There's no consequences to depth anymore either. We could also open this area, but there's no reason to.
In my sights.
Really?
Take this.
Interesting.
Here's a taste. In my sights.
Right, that would have been the original way down. Ah, but we can't access that. Interesting. Suppose that's one way to do it.
We've been spotted.
God damn it. It's so fucking slow. Whatever this thing's supposed to do, like, speed up. Surely not. There we go. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's cool. Must go before we ever use that first time.
Too much blood.
There we go. I'm assuming it's willpower? Yeah, nice. I don't really have a need for willpower, but mine's gonna be amazing. Oh, we gotta probably get the mine from Zenon. Zenon's gonna be huge for us. Because is the dexterity stat for us really that low on
Stare
this?
at that face for hours.
Oh, we already have the +5. Okay. No, it still feels low. Maybe it is. To my dearest, thanks to you, the threat of the resurgence has been lifted. But even now, the world bears deep scars from the past. I do what I can each day to help heal those wounds. Today, we're even beginning to treat patients suffering from severe symptoms of corruption. Drawing from my own experience, overcoming my bloodline's illness, I'm finally starting to see hope for the luxurious bloodline as well. Cool! At Camilla's call, many luxurious bloodlines have come from beyond the frontier. I'm working with them to support the operation from behind the lines. So many people are fighting to bring you back. Now it's our turn to shine the light on you. Waiting eagerly for the day we meet again. My guess is this is gonna be Noah, and then that's probably Zenon up there. Though if Noah's the last one and we have to fight, oh no, this is... So is that Noah up there? He who brought light to a dark age. The Light of Reform, a great hero who brought an end to the dark age of deceit and laid the groundwork for a new society. So who do we fight with him? Oh, we fight himself. Huh. Yeah, I suppose that tracks. Easy. This might hurt.
All eyes on me now.
This is actually going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, because his fight I remember being kind of annoying. Yeah, I think we probably will have to fight Franz again, though. Which will be really interesting, because it's the first boss, and then now that we have all these buffs, how's that fight actually going to go? I have been wondering that.
Dodge this!
31,000. That's the kind of numbers I'm looking for. That works.
Cannot.
Like serious headway on that code too. Nice. Actually, did we just go here to like level up our codes, and does this carry over back to the main game? Not sure. Cool if it does. No time to waste. I'll get right to the point. After 100 years of preparation, there's a hot new way to seal the resurgence. Dispersed sealing. Every revenant living in this world will carry a portion of the seal. With that, we can bring Lou back. There's one risk. Those who contribute to the seal will lose part of their lifespans. That was our biggest concern. But it turns out, all we needed was understanding and dialogue. Valentin's political acumen, the heroes who fought by our side that day, and above all, Lavinia's masterful form of control, now free of Vodahouse's curse, have brought us to the brink of a miracle. All that's left for you is to awaken. Let's step into a new future together, my dear friend. So the solution is basically what Valentin would have wanted. Mortality to revenants. And this also helps manage the seal too, because the ever-growing population is the biggest issue. Interesting. Wait, Hero of Guidance. This is Noah, right? He who inspires the courageous. The Light of Guidance led his comrades out of the dark and provides inspiration to all he reaches. Noah? It is Noah.
Here?
What's up, bud? Wait, that's not Franz back there. Who was the first enemy we had to fight? Huh?
I feel great. I feel light as
Wait, how much acre do we have? The fuck? Also increases our max acre. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, we can just spam now? Jesus Christ. And because we're using, we also get our acre back. Oh my god, these are so busted.
feel great!
Dude. That's ridiculous. I love it. Ah, see, I knew it was gonna be this motherfucker. It's fine. I was really hoping for a rematch with him. After all of this, the boss that gave me probably the hardest and highest difficulty. Wait a minute, there's no... I was about to say, there wasn't a missile there. There we go. Yeah.
More work for us.
$37? Jesus Christ. No, I can parry this guy. He is pretty easily parried. I want to see if I can hit him with this stuff first, and then switch over.
Damn.
I need him to be on Noah for a second. There we go. God damn. There we go. Oh, that's so satisfying. Alright, and he gives me which? So close on that. Very, very close. Very, very close. Actually, considering how easy the enemies here are here, maybe I go back and fight them again? I don't want to lose this for his, but... Oh yeah, I don't still don't need the force. Well, what's the sub effect? Ignore traits, trait aptitude requirements, including presence of overburden effects. Ooh. Cool. That's awesome! Holy shit. Especially for like the master code, so you don't have to worry about the overburden effect. Oh, it's gonna be amazing! Oh, it's gonna be amazing for farming then. Because it doesn't matter how overburdened my weapon stuff is, I can just farm out as much as I want. Nice. Hope this reaches you well. It's been a while. After that battle, Valentin began reforming Boda House, now that he's awake. The resurgence sealed again, he's finally free of Idris's legacy. Finally able to face forward. Not without taking a few punches from me first, though. He's a beast when it comes to politics. Not just in the frontier either. Revenants around the world are rallying to his cause. All of it's to wake you up. To put the past to rest and build something new. You're the final key, the one who will open the door to the future. Me and everyone else. We're all waiting. So come on, time to wake up. Neat. I can't go back there anymore. Block. No more farming there, I guess. Oh, but I don't get a partner now, do I? Ooh. Oh, I can use any of these guys now. Oh, awesome. Dude. Final boss. The true final boss. That's different. Got it. Resurgence? The fuck does that do? Interesting. God damn it. There we go. Happen in other games, but this is the first to see here. The hell is resurgence? God damn, dude. Alright, sure.
You're back with us. Thank goodness.
He's aggressive as a motherfucker.
Too late now. Let's take care of it. Nope. Stop.
There we go. gotta be kidding me with this shit.
Sure to save.
Wish that part wasn't so obnoxious. Get out of it. I mean, it's the risk you're taking with that kind of attack, right? But still. Touching this thing's Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, dude! Take the time to admire this thing, because I always forget to. Fucking hell.
Can't end like this.
Fucking kidding me on this one. He's so fucking hard to even touch. Let alone Jesus.
Must I always be so adored?
Nice break out of it. Nice, 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 nice. Damn. Just need one more minute on. Fucking hell. There it is. There we go. God, that thing was fucking beyond annoying. Ooh, new blood code, cool. No conditions, strength, vitality, burden, plus 12. Okay. Margin 16, attack power up while assimilated. Enemy defense briefly down a successful melee attack. Interesting. Raise high strength. Can't say it's an amazing code, though. My personal feelings, at least.
Let's go home. They're all waiting. For us. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Lady Lavinia? How is this possible?
Excellent, you're awake. Splendid. Reality has borne out my calculation. Abagander, your bond was so potent, it transcended time itself. We witnessed a miracle.
It saved us. Our bond.
It took a century, and a rather hard-working century at that, but the groundwork is set. It's time to finalize the diffused seal. Come with me, and I'll show you a future where humans and revenants live in harmony.
Welcome back.
Everyone. Good to be home.
That's sweet. Oh, we get to see all the true versions for them. That's cool. Curiously, his is the same. Well, it's the first of Valentin, but I'm sure it's gonna show his others. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't pay attention to what weapon she uses. Let's double check.
Close the door to what we once were. Through the ages we have grown to become the souls that we are.
I like this game. It's interesting. It's harder to compare it to the first game. The first had more specific stages. It's more about relationships and bonds as opposed to the previous game, which is just like exploring the world or being introduced to it. Considering they don't have to worry about explaining the base concepts like revenants and things like that, it gives this game a little more freedom. Though it just kind of uses the world. It's kind of hard in some cases to see them together. Right, the first game was so focused on the queen. So if I remember right, the queen was an artificial thing. It wasn't like the actual original queen of the revenants. But they really haven't explored anything between these two. They're just other stories within the same world. Set him! It's interesting the monicas is of her fading away, but it's one of the major cutscene moments with them. This is cool. It was fun to be able to dive back into this world. I think the series itself is technically shorter though, but it's hard to say how and why. I think the fact that it was an open world. Let me think. Well, having the extra dungeon thing helps to pad the game. It's possible us doing it level 1 made it significantly longer as well. I don't think I would want to play this at level 1. This would be kind of a miserable experience level 1. The enemies hit too hard, I think, compared to the original game. Though I think if I replayed Code Vein 1, I don't think I would do the level 1 run again. Which probably would be the easiest way for me to get those 2 other endings that I skipped. At some point I do finish them out. Plus, I think there's like one more DLC that I skipped there. I don't know what the DLC situation here is going to be. It's a good question. But that dude, wow. He had like 4 different credits. Yeah, animation, collision, and VFX is all done this one dude, Makoto, and then Atsushi. Like 5. Oh, sorry. Joking on that. Wait, huh? By strengthening the jail, you can increase your body's attack power. Oh! Is that the reason that Lou is so fucking strong? Because she's the only jail we ever increased. Huh. No wonder. they say objectively there is no connection between this game and the previous one. Just flat out. Interesting. The extended DLC massive interest. I would say that the lack of vamps has also had a significant impact on the tone of the game as well. The story is a lot more grounded in some ways, and others obviously it's more fantastical because of the time travel element, but I don't know, there's just like a tonal thing not having Hyde playing. Well, I don't know what's the best thing to call him. I think that Hyde is the guy's name. He's been in a bunch of stuff like Larson Cell. I can't remember how to say it, but they did the opening for Boba Alchemist. But they did vamps in all the songs there, plus that one crossover with the Apocalyptica. Okay. Now that we have that, what now? This is to start it over? This, I guess let's just go straight to the boss, right? If I hit continue, where does that put us?
Let us commence our journey!
Okay, back for this boss fight. That's fine, that's fine. I think it'll be the same as if I hit this continue here. In which case then I need to do, what, a separate load game?
Time
Yeah.
for a riveting escape!
Okay, cool. Now, hold on. If I were to want to continue to play the original game with this, I no longer can I? Along with those hero benefits. Also, are those four the only ones we can get? Or can we get other ones? Can we get stuff for like Lavinia and Iris and everything? Oh, we might get them from the Bond situation. So I don't know if we get to keep the Resurgence core or the progress that we made on...
Oh, did you remember to bring snacks?
We did! Oh, fantastic! Oh, but Jose's progress went all the way back to nothing. So that's cool. And by it's cool, it's not at all. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. Okay. That's good to know. That is a huge vitality, though. Huh. And yet, somehow not enough. Alright, well, that, I think wraps up Code Vein. I don't believe there's much of anything else for us to do outside of a few like relationship things, like giving people gifts and things of that nature, but I don't really have a good head for what to give and who to give it to. We need to hit use this one. Yeah. Like, we still have our spot to be able to farm stuff for the blood codes. Like, if I were to hold on, let me go back just to make sure that my regular spot, I say regular, but if I go over to get on there, it's fine. There is one. I don't get to keep those in the base game? Well, that's not cool. Oh, that's uncool.
Noah believed in us. He entrusted us with everything. We mustn't give in to sorrow now. Let's prove he was right to place his trust in us.
I got this to make use of it. Plus, there's something else to be able to track, like the actual progress on there. But that's something if I explore, I'll probably do off stream because there's an achievement tied to that. I think beyond that, the only achievements I should have are maxing out a jail, maxing out a weapon.
I'll upgrade.
Considering what we have, we've used that the entire time.
Take good care. I'll upgrade.
Honestly, I've used this once for the entire game. I may as well. It deserved it. And 4 more we've already maxed as well. I can only upgrade 3 more of them though. Before having to do New Game Plus, I'm sure I'd be able to upgrade the rest of them after that.
Take good care of the... This...
There's one for transforming weapons. Any weapon, doesn't really matter. Do I have any of these that I can like buy a bunch? I think the defensive one, right?
It is done.
Give me a second. Let's see what achievements we have left to do aside from the relationship one. But that is disappointing. I thought you'd be able to keep those plus 10s. It'd be a little strong, like a lot of little strong. But bear with me, just run over Steam really quick. Yeah, the only thing I have left is transform a piece of equipment, so putting like an element onto it, and then maxing out my relationship with any of the NPCs, and then I get all the achievements. Basically get the equivalent to a platinum, which is neat. I like that. Wait, did I play Code Vein 1 on... Yeah, I played it on PC. Yeah, because I streamed it. Right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that about does it for Code Vein. You can't say that there's too terribly much more that needs to be done. We've done basically all the quests aside from maxing out the blood codes, and even then I don't know that that's like something that we could actually complete in the same way. Wait. We never finished the thing for that girl with the book, did we? Hold on. Can we? Right, we had like 2 more stories to tell her, didn't we? Hold on. We do have one more thing we can do. Nope. Not in this timeline. Book. During free exploration, or is it during the other one, actually? Hold on. Yeah, I think it's during free exploration, because otherwise, yeah, we have to fight enemies there.
Time jump complete.
The style of the Far East. Just the sort of taste I'd expect.
I don't know if Zenon is here. I love our goofy little boy.
Alert! Alert! Take caution. Must prevent unpropitious future.
I think it's up this set of
There are likely
stairs.
still prisoners I sent here myself.
I'm sure they're not going to feel any type of way about that. Surely not.
So, how about... My heart feels like it's being wrangled. I can feel my creativity surging. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. The world inside my mind is expanding at the speed of light. Thank you for these fantastic ideas. But I still need one final key piece. Aha! That's it! Of course! The missing key was you! A story about a time-wandering revenant hunter. And the protagonist is none other than you! I can't sit around any longer. I need some material right away. Plenty of people here have been roughed up by revenant hunters. Once it's finished, please read it, okay? See you!
She's gone! But perhaps... with one final bit of time travel... The tale of us. A long novel showing no signs of ever having been read. In the afterword, a message is written to someone who helped with the research. To the one I met across time, thank you for the miracle of our encounter. This story was written in the hopes that the future of someone who has endured such tragedy may be filled with light. May these pages become your reality. I think that's a sweet sentiment to end on. I don't know about you guys. I've had a ton of fun with Code Vein 2. I'm so happy that it came out. I'm so happy that I had a chance to play it. I'm happy to spend time with these characters and introduce myself with them, to become friends. Zenon's introduction caught me so off guard, and it was so necessary after how much of a grind it is to go there. Because like if you don't watch the trailers, and it sounds like the trailers kind of spoil it, he comes off like a really suspect dude, right?
You brought hope for the future back to this place. Now it's our turn to see that our work carries you to that...
How do you envision the future? I don't make promises. We do what we must.
So then having that huge tonal shift in the character, he's still a super kind of unethical guy with the things that he does, but at the same time he's experimenting on prisoners, morals, ethics, questions be damned. whether they're volunteering or not, or quote-unquote volunteering are those entirely separate things, but still. It was a really cool adventure. Some things were a little more obvious, I think, than others, in terms of like who was going to be an antagonist and who wasn't. There were a couple things I had seen before or knew were in that direction, but never the context, which is fine. Like, I knew about Lise being available, which is one of the reasons I kept trying to find a way to save her. Because I was trying to figure out how to be able to get the bond secured. So I knew that it tied back into Holly's story, but not where Holly's story was going. There still is the one, like, blood code and situation with, what's his name? With Lyle, who I don't think we're ever going to be able to get a chance to see. But that's also fine. Fit our girl into a cool pose. And by cool, just have her sit down. Have her sit on the candles. Because we can. I still adore the photo mode in this game. I don't think I made as much use of it in the original game, if it was even available at the time. I'm sure that it was. But, all in all, it was a really nice game. There's a couple things here and there I think I miss compared to the first one, but those are probably just nostalgia and rose-tinted glasses. I'm sure that mechanically it was fine. Some of the combat, I'll continue to say, like the lack of poise, or what would you say? How easy it is for you to be knocked out of animations by even the slightest touch, just by how much damage you can do or receive. Like, you take 1 point of damage, but it's enough to break through your stagger gauge, which could come down to the blood codes that we're using, but I doubt it. Could come down to the jails that we're using. Again, I don't think so, but it's possible. And a few other factors, but... Speaking of, hold on. Should be able to upgrade all these while we're at it.
I'll upgrade.
How many of these do I have? 15. I do wonder if there were more jails that we were supposed to be able to get. I don't think so, though. Let me double check. I don't think we're missing any. There might only be 6. There are only 6. I thought that there would be more. I don't know who this ties to, though. It's interesting. I wish it would say who this links to. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, for penny and for pound. The one I think I would really like to upgrade is... Actually, considering we never upgraded that, it makes Monica even stronger. Kind of terrifying. There we go. And just keep working on those. I'll probably upgrade them later. Do I have enough Immaculate? I might. Let me think, actually. Hold on, we get one... Actually, I stopped at the perfect spot for that. Hold on, let's see. So it costs 3... I would be short 1 jail, I think. Wouldn't I? Something that effect.
Take good care
Apparently,
of that.
that's supposed to tie into the strength of some of our companions. So again, I don't remember what everybody uses. Like Zenon, for example. I don't know which one he uses. But again, things I can look up. Actually, double check Reaper. Oh, it is! Oh, hold on. Because these do have pretty low balance, so maybe if we used Hound, we wouldn't get bounced around so much. That could be a factor. It genuinely could. I'll have to double check what the balance factor is related to. It seems like that's kind of like a defense for us. It doesn't make that much of a difference, truth be told. But, I don't know, if that's the case, and we're just an idiot, and we wind up going into this with like really low stats for low defense, and are complaining about that, then I'm just an idiot, right? But there are a couple of things you could like, easily break open the game. You're not breaking it as open as say Expedition 33, and it's just, the story is certainly separate, like totally different from them. I don't know that Code Vein would actually win any major awards, but it's fun. It's a game I would strongly recommend. If you can get past the difficulty curve, it is a lot of fun. I think that the characters are all very enjoyable. I think the character creator is really like nice and in depth. Though, as they do add more clothes, I'll give you that. That there are more clothes than the base game, but there are certain things that do feel like I wish they'd added even more features. And there's a bunch of stuff that is still the same or carries over. And there's also that it carries over from a different game that I'm familiar with, and I recognize some of the hairstyles and things like that. So I'm curious what the crossover there is, if it's just like a studio thing or what have you. But I'm sure it's fine. I don't know. I don't know if it's the kind of game I would play again from like zero, or even like a New Game Plus. There's stuff that I want to be able to see. I still want to be able to see the other side for Lyle. It's the only cutscene I'm technically missing, is stuff with that. But say 11. I don't know. Like I said, I think that's enough to wrap it. About 4 hours on this, and it's about as long as I was hoping to do. We got everything that I wanted to do and more. We finished out all the other sides, character stories. The only person that's left is Lavinia. The only thing technically is that, but I don't see us ever maxing these codes, or if I do, that's entirely something I'm just doing for shits and giggles and because I want to, and to get what the extra things are. I find it interesting, as with most games, I don't think touched a single one of these items, period. Like any of the consumables. All of these, except for the haze. It's the only thing I've touched to be able to get some items like quickly. Beyond that, no. Though there are definitely some things I probably could have, like the glutton and the food and things of that nature. Learning how to make those to probably help the game out quite a little bit. But again, say love you. I think the next stream that we do, if anything, to be P5X. But as far as the next game that we play, I don't know. I would like to get back into some of the Persona side games, so like Strikers and Tactica. Those could be fun. Other games would be Final Fantasy 16. I still have the extra chapter that I need to do for the DLC. I still would like to see what the finales are for those, and it also sounds like at some point we also are able to get the Ultima code, which I think will be really cool, and sounds like it could do some stupid and silly numbers. And it's been a hot minute, so we have to clear some space on the PlayStation so we can do that. Beyond that, what else? Trying to think if there's another Steam game that we got relatively recently, or game on Steam rather. Give me a second. Let me think. There was something. I got Kingdom Hearts again. Technically, we could go through all those. I definitely don't believe that I've ever played those on stream. But what else? Where is it? I had it. I lost it. Oh, here we go. Recent games. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is available. Persona 3, that's the other one. Persona 3 is, I think, one of the other games that I was considering playing, and I've been waiting almost like a year to play it. And there's a few others. Like I have a more we could finish and a bunch else. So if anybody has any particular preferences or suggestions, let me know. I do have a game in mind when we finally do hit the 100 subscribers, which we're pretty close to. We're only like 3 away. When we hit that, I might play an old PlayStation Classic that I've been looking forward to getting into play again. So we'll see how that goes, because I don't have that game on this computer yet, but I still can. And that's another one that'll be interesting to see, because my usual clear time on that is 65 hours. We'll see how well we do. It's been a hot minute, and there's definitely some like features that'll be fun to get to mess around with. But yeah, that's all well in the future. I want to thank everybody for stopping by, and especially for over this playthrough. I know some of the VODs can get a little long, but it's how they go. It's what it does. And I hope everybody enjoyed Code Vein. I genuinely do. It's been interesting to see how many people we had at like the very start. And it's been interesting to see other people's reactions to some scenes. Again, Zenon being the most pivotal one. But it's been cool. It's been a good time. I'm hoping people enjoyed it, and I'm hoping people are looking forward to the next one. With that said, I'm gonna call here. Bye, guys. Peace.